the car wash at my old job, I thought that it would be hella inspiring to say that don't even trip off people who do you wrong, because God sees everything, and no matter what, it'll all come out to the light. It'll all come out to the light. I worked at a job where the manager was African American. Girl, when I tell you he was good looking, he was cute. He was a rather attractive young man. We had an interview, but it wasn't even like a typical interview. It was on the property, but it was like at a restaurant, because the owners own the whole like property. Needless to say, he's like, oh, I'm gonna have your interview at Alberto's or whatever because it's during my lunch. And I'm like, okay, cool. So we're at, may I remind you, lunch. But it's an interview, and I'm like, okay, small conversation, because he wants to eat. It's his lunch. I'm like, oh, what are you eating? And he's like, oh, here, try some. So he like puts some food on his fork and like he feeds me it. So already off the bat, like I feel like connected to him. like no cap. May I remind? Did I say he was cute? Okay, he's cute. Okay, so he hires me on spot. The next day, he was like, give me your social, what you do? He's like, next day, can you come to work? You got it cleared. And I'm like, yeah, because nigga, I remind you, I just got fired from the same job. Don't even ask. Needless to say, I just got fired from the same job. So I'm like, hell yeah, I can work today. So I come to work. I work hella hard. He ends up liking me, and then but I couldn't even really do my job because he's so he was kind of attractive to where anything he said to me would make me feel flustered. So much to the point where I told him dude, chill out. I told him straight up yeah. I told him some shit that made him do that. I was straight up I want to suck your dick because bruh, if I just get it done with, if I just do it, then I won't feel so flustered no more. It's always on my mind. I think about it a lot, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, no cap? And I'm like, yeah, no cap, whatever. So, we have, this flirty, casual relationship between us already at work, and he's my manager. So then, one day, so then I thought he was, semi, because he was, fronting me off. He would flirt with me, but then, he wouldn't text back or whatever. So I was like, oh, you're gay. No cap. It's cool that you're gay. I value that. I won't even do that no more. Right? Okay, so that, that I guess was a trigger. That was one of his triggers, because then he shot at me the address, for real. I'm like, oh my God, hold up. Something just, I feel like something popped up off my car. Am I still getting blow dried? Is y'all still drying that nigga? Okay, it is. So then, 8 seconds left. Oh, car wash time is over. But okay, so he shot the Addy. I came to his house. And then, okay, the next day, my nigga started tripping. Already slamming the door in my face. He asked some of the coworkers, are you fucking with her? I was like, nigga, what? Let me find out. We ain't even do that much. Don't tell me you're tapped off the trip. Don't tell me you're tripping off trip. That shit is not, it's not good for the work environment. So then he started getting on my motherfucking nerves. Started acting like a hoe. I can't stand when a nigga act like a bitch. No cap. So then he started getting on my nerves. He lowered my hours. Then he started fucking with this bitch up in there who is 55 years old, bro. No cap. White lady. And try to make me mad one day. One day he came into work. They both come in at the same time. I used to leave work at 7 a.m. They come in at 7 a.m. He could never come to work on time. When I was there, he would always be late because maybe he would think that, oh, she'll run out. I don't got to see her. So then, nigga, one day, he must have looked at this white girl. Man, I tell you, she's... God loves me, so I'm going to just be like, God don't like ugly. But, that nigga showed it. But, he looked at her and I was like, don't look at her like that. And then she was like, how did he look at me? I was like, it don't matter. You didn't see it. And then the customers was like, and then I was like, ooh, I'm tripping on fofo. So now look, today I go into the store one day, and then I'm like, oh, where's Dre? Because we still kept it casual. After he fired me, I found a better job. Then the nigga got hired in security, so I wasn't even tripping. He was like, she was like, oh, he got promoted. And I was like, oh, that's good for him. But then I come back in here today,